Hey, it's Diana Marchand from DianaMarchand.com. And before you click away, this is not another rant about what you shouldn't do or about that you should get out for a run. That's not what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about now is what can you do? So what are some things you can do? I know often I go on and on about what you shouldn't be doing or, my little rants, but I do a lot of videos on what you can do. You can check my YouTube channel. Just Google Diana Marchand on YouTube and check out my channel there. But also what I want to talk about, some things you can do to start, even if you're really busy, even if you don't think you have time. What are some of the best things you can do to get started on the healthy path or to do something that's going to benefit your body? So number one, we're going to start in the morning. So have some warm water with lemon juice. How much lemon juice? I don't know. It depends on how big of a cup you have. Some people, I don't use a lot because I don't like highly acidic stuff in my mouth. So I probably use in a 12-ounce mug, I probably use a tablespoon, maybe something like that of lemon juice. This is good for cleansing. This is good to get your liver going. This is good for your digestion. This is good for skin. Your skin, really good for your skin. It's really highly alkaline. Lemons are high alkaline. Getting as many alkaline foods into your diet, like fresh greens, vegetables, and some good fruits, it helps to decrease the inflammation, helps to give you more energy, right? So higher alkaline foods. You can Google those. You will find a good list and some charts on what to eat for those and to drink. And then also smoothies, green smoothies. And I'm talking about real greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, romaine lettuce, things like that. Real greens in your parsley is really good in a smoothie too. So green smoothies, 2 a day. You can easily start with that. You make a double batch in the morning, have one in the morning, have one for in later afternoon or right before you have, like on your way home from work, so that when you get home, you're not starving, you don't grab all the junk, right? While you're making something to eat. So that is really what I'm talking about. So in your green smoothie, you want to use water. You want to use some fresh or frozen fruit. And I don't tend to like berries because they make my green smoothie brown, but everybody's different. I like to choose things like frozen pineapple or mangoes or peaches, a few strawberries, maybe an apple, banana. You can use a pear, things like that. And then fresh greens like what I mentioned before. And you can also put in, I highly suggest buy a mixed good green powder you can pick up at a health food store, even at a lot of grocery stores. Read the labels, make sure that there's not a whole bunch of other junk in them. You just want to see the good things. So if you're not sure of what green powder to use, just go to a health food store around you, someone you trust. Ask them what's a really good green powder. They will show you what's good and start with that. About a 1/4 teaspoon or a 1/2 teaspoon to start in your green smoothie and then up it until, you can handle the taste, right? So you want to get more and more of those minerals and trace minerals. Usually they have a lot of protein, a lot of chlorophyll, which good is for cleaning the blood and oxygen. And so that is it. And also bring in more green foods, right? And vegetables, right? So a lot more greens into your day. And even, so raw and cooked, so even having like one salad a day, one big salad a day, and to your salads, you can really add things that make them heartier, right? You can add some canned beans. You can add a bit of quinoa. You can add some rice noodles, which is one of my favorite. I buy the thin rice noodles and I add those. To add tons more veggies. You can even add some cooked things, like sometimes I have some leftover new potatoes from the garden, so I'll add those into my salad. And that makes a salad eat more like a meal. So you're getting your greens, you're getting your fresh raw vegetables, plus you're getting something a bit heavier. Avocado's great in a salad too. So really add a lot to your salad so that it tastes more like a meal. You can also saute your greens like spinach, Swiss chard, kale. Collard greens are excellent cooked. In a pan, a bit of coconut oil, ginger, garlic, onions, saute that for a bit, then add chopped greens to it, put a bit of water in there, cover, stir, saute for a bit until they're soft or softer. And then you can add those sauteed greens, you can add them to maybe some quinoa, you can add some mushrooms to that or something, add some other veggies to that, or add them to some rice noodles, make a nice saute with, it's so good, the fresh greens like that. You can add a little bit of tamari to it, you can add a little bit of sriracha, you can add any type of flavor to it. And one of my favorite things is to have like some sauteed greens, big pile of that, and add an easy over egg on top of that. That is really good. Sprinkle with some nutritional yeast. Very, very good. Salt and pepper. bit of coconut oil, some sriracha, whatever, and get some good flavor in there. That's excellent. So really about the easy thing to do is having the 2 green smoothies a day, right? So 2 green smoothies a day, for sure you're going to get a lot of nutrition. Then you're going to add into your day more veggies as much as possible, more veggies, fruit in the morning, fresh fruit in the morning. You can add things like chia gel. It's super easy to chop up an orange or a grapefruit, add some chia gel to that, or have some blueberries are great now. Add some blueberries, chia seeds, and some grapefruit or whatever, mix like chia gel, mix in the chia seeds with water. Having that first thing in the morning too. So, you know, these things are easy and simple to do. You're already making food for yourself. Just add in a tons more veggies. So that's how it has to be. You don't have to do complicated recipes. You don't have to do all those things to start. The best thing is when you're really, you know, kind of busy and you're trying to figure out how am I going to do this, just keep it simple. You know what whole foods are. That means foods that you cook yourself. There's no preservatives. They're not packaged. They're not processed. And you can even sometimes go to now places to get to-go food, you know, different health food stores, different restaurants, different grocery stores that have the section where they have some pre-made salads, where they have some things, even a salad bar now in lots of places. And you can get some of that to go, right? Bring smoothies, a lot of smoothies during your day, and do a day of smoothies, right, when you're on the road or when you're traveling, and a lot of good water, and bring fruit or chopped up veggies and munch on all day. You could do something like that if you don't think you're going to have time to stop, or there's nothing possibly good that you could eat out there, which is really not true nowadays. There is some great places that you can stop and get healthier versions that just open your eyes. Start to think out of the box, right? Pack some of your own food, right? I have tons of recipes on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel. I even have some things you can bake and take with you in the car, store in your freezer, and take those every day, right? So you just got to put a little bit of effort into it and start simple. Like I said, just start simple. Don't stress you out. You don't have to go all in or nothing. It's taking these little simple steps. And also, you can, and I do encourage you to take some really high quality supplements. I just started one that is literally like raw fruits and vegetables in a capsule. The powder, it's completely raw. The enzymes are all live. There's nearly nothing else in it. This is just like having, 20 to 30 servings of raw fruits and vegetables in capsule form. You can get things like that now. Come on, guys. So it really doesn't have to be impossible. So if you're somebody that you just can't imagine trying these healthy recipes or doing things like that, at least, please start on some sort of healthy supplement that you can trust, that has the good nutrients that you're going to start to put into your body, because this is the time of life, when you're closer to middle age, that if you don't start doing something now, your body is already breaking down. You may not feel it, but it's going to start to break down even more and even faster. It's a crucial time. You really got to start taking some action. Okay, I'm ranting.